What's up guys, Brett here from brettdev.com, coming at you once again from Chiang Mai in Thailand. And in this video, I want to just talk about some questions that I keep getting from people online, in particularly through Facebook. So I'm making these videos on YouTube and people are following up with me on Facebook and asking me questions about their startups and about their businesses and what I would recommend to help them. And I actually get this quite a lot. So whenever somebody messages me on Facebook, I feel like obligated and obliged. I send back a really long essay message, and people get the message back and they're like, holy shit, wow. And it's like, that's just because when somebody comes to me with an idea and I can think of a great way to complement what they're doing, not necessarily do I have the solution to their problem, but when I can kind of weigh in and give some advice that I feel like would really help, I just feel like I have to give it, right? So what I wanted to do is, I'm going to cover one example in this video. So a question I recently got, but I'm thinking I might start doing these more often. So if you guys do send me a message, and you send me a message privately through Facebook about something that you're doing, whether it's like a dropshipping store or freelancing online or whatever it may be, if you guys send me one of those messages, if you are happy for me to make a video like this, then by all means, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to create a video, not necessarily discussing your idea in depth, but I'm just going to throw it out there because sometimes I can give some good advice back, but we have a great discussion section below in the comments. So most of the people that comment on my channel, you guys are really savvy, and the comments you leave below are really impressive and really helpful for me, and would be for other people as well. So essentially, what I'm saying here is I don't have the complete answers to your problems, but if you want to leverage my audience, and if you want the people that watch this channel to help you, send me in your questions like you're doing already through Facebook. A lot of you guys, I will answer them and I'll give my best advice. But also, if I make it public like this on YouTube, then other people can give you their best advice as well, and you can get great advice from hundreds and hundreds of people. So without further ado, I'm going to go through and address this question like somebody just sent to me. So just to give you guys an example. So this lady sent me a message and she was saying, I'm about to start a dropshipping store. I'm focused on children's clothing, and I'm in the kind of children's niche. And I think she might have said she was selling toys as well. I'm not too sure, but she was saying it was baby clothes and stuff like that online. She was like, do you have any tips? Do you have any advice? What would you suggest? Off the top of my head, the things that I thought of that could help her was, immediately, I know that in a marketing sense, when you're advertising online, people respond really, really well to images of babies and kids, right? Now, this is scientific, and there's been studies done, and I sent her a link to the scientific study demonstrating this, that as humans, we respond really well to images of kids and babies, and it's just like an internal instinct that we just, something fires in our brains where it's like our nurturing side, right? So it's known that so I said to her, if you're advertising baby clothes, don't just put photos of the kids of the clothes on the site. I said you need to have good photography with kids wearing the clothes, and those need to be in your ads as well, right? So I said that's really important, and it's something that she hadn't actually thought of. Secondly, I said to her, you need to be thinking about what social platforms you're on. I said I think Instagram will be really good for you. I think Pinterest especially will be really good for you, because obviously you're going after mums and mothers and stuff. You can target people through Facebook ads, people that have just had kids. You can do that through specific targeting. And this is all stuff that she may or may not have been aware of, okay? So she says, thanks very much for the advice and thanks for the tips. Thirdly, selling baby clothes, your profit margins aren't going to be that high. So if you're setting up an e-commerce store, a dropshipping store, you really need to know what a cross-sell is and what an upsell is, right? Because where your margins are so low on the product, where you're not making that much profit per item, understanding the value of cross-selling and upselling can really give you a distinctive edge and advantage over your competitors, right? So let's just say you're running Facebook ads and it costs you $10 to convert on an ad now, and you only make $10 profit. Now, a lot of people wouldn't run that ad, but and a lot of your competitors won't be running an ad in that space, right? So you can still run those ads even if you're not making profit, because it all then becomes about cross-selling and upselling, right? So when somebody buys one item, you make sure that you offer them another item. You make sure that you offer them a bundle item, and that can give you a little distinct advantage with regards to a product like that that's in a niche that's doesn't have such great margins or such great profits per item, you can still win by doing cross-selling and upselling. So this is what I went back to her with in the message, and I go back to people with messages like this all the time when they send me messages through Facebook. And I'd really like to make these public and just discuss these ideas openly. And so if you are sending me a message, tell me, can I make a video about it like this? Because then everyone down below can weigh in. They can say, Brett, that's not a good idea, or this is a better idea, and then you guys will get some really good ideas, hopefully, for whatever you're doing. So I'm all for openness. I'm all for sharing your ideas. I don't think keeping them secret, I think that hurts you more than sharing. So yeah, I hope you like the video, guys, and let me know what you think. And if you did like it, give it a thumbs up. Make sure to share it. And until next time, this is Brett from BrettDev.com. We're out. Peace.